We just saw Wiggle It Jiggleit's track record that he took in May of 2015. What were your thoughts going into the race, and were you going for a track record?
Pretty much we were trying to get an eye on how much Dad was going to stake him and supplement him into all the big races. So he went through a couple of the series at Meadowlands on a big track, and he dominated up there, went about 6 in a row, I'm thinking. And then going to Harrington, it just made more sense with less travel, 5 minutes away, and an easier race for him just to see how he gets around a half-mile track, since we already knew he can get around a mile. And going into that race, we weren't expecting to go for the record or anything like that. It was just don't get in any trouble, just go leave out of there and try to get to the front and just rate him. And the longer the mile went, the faster he went. So around the last turn, I just popped the earplugs and he went off in 49 flat. Never even asked him. After 49 flat at Harrington, it was just unbelievable. Dad comes into the winner's circle, and I tell him, I said, "You know I could have won the Little Brown Jug with that mile, right?" And he said, "Yeah, I know." I said, "Well, make me one promise that you'll definitely supplement him to the Little Brown Jug, because that's the only race I want."
He won by over 14 lengths. And when you saw the teletimer light up in 1:49, what were your feelings?
It was amazing. I mean, I wasn't expecting to see 49. I wasn't expecting to do it that day. It was just unexpected. And 49 at our half-mile track at home at Harrington, where I was raised, born, dad, everything. It just was sentimental, and I was still leading up to the Little Brown Jug, so it made everything that much better.
Wiggle It Jiggleit had almost 3 years off of racing, and he just started back, and now because of COVID-19, he's on vacation again. So is he turned out, or is he jogging a little right now? What's his schedule?
His schedule is just up and down right now. We're not really sure how long this is going to factor in. We're just pretty much just watching the news, playing it by ear, and he's literally just going out in the nighttime, going out with Western Ace, and then coming back in just to eat. So he doesn't have much of a schedule of jogging or training.
Now, despite not racing for the past month or so, Wiggle It Jiggleit did win a virtual race of sorts against some of the best pacers in history that Hall of Famer Roger Houston put together for social media fans.
Less than an 8 to go. Falcon Sealster with the lead. Sweet Lou on the outside. Coming home. Wiggle It Jiggleit's fighting back. Coming to the wire. Wiggle It Jiggleit. 1:45 and 4.
How do you feel about winning that epic race?
That was pretty exciting. I mean, being off for a month and not seeing any racing, not hearing Roger's voice for so long, for him to be in that race and have a perfect second over trip, thanks to Roger, and actually beat some of the best horses I ever put on a harness, like Nitros, world record, everything like that. It was pretty exciting.
Now, how active is the Team Teague stable during this time off right now due to COVID-19?
Yeah, we turned all the babies out. Still wasn't sure when the stake races were going to go and everything like that. All the racehorses are still just on stall rest, just because it's pointless just to jog them, because you don't have a timetable yet. And we are working in shifts. The guys that are cleaning the stalls come in first, then we come in after. I do have one horse I'm still moving that's just jogging, so it's keeping me sane.
How are you holding up during this time with no racing? Are you binge watching anything?
The best thing is I can sleep in and just come in whenever I want, but literally sleep in, come in here, jog the one horse I have, and then go home and watch Netflix nonstop. I'm binge watching the Tiger King right now, so that's like the hottest thing out.
Thank you so much, Montrell, for reliving that Harrington track record with us, and for the update on Wiggle It Jiggleit and Team Teague.